There's a slot machine sitting on the casino floor right now that's about to pay out $15,000. Not because it's lucky, not because someone rubbed the screen the right way. The casino knows which one it is. The slot technicians know which one it is. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it too. I'm a former slot technician who worked in Las Vegas casinos for over a decade. I programmed these machines, I fixed these machines. I watched surveillance footage of players winning and losing millions. And I'm about to reveal something that could get me blacklisted from every casino in Nevada. Slot machines don't pay randomly. I know that's what they tell you. I know the Gaming Commission certifies them as random, but there's a difference between random and unpredictable, and that difference is worth thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. Let me start with the most important thing you need to understand. Every slot machine in a casino is on a cycle, not a predetermined pattern. I'm not saying the machine knows what spin 473 will be, but there's a programmed cycle based on something called a pair sheet. This is a confidential document that determines the machine's payback percentage, hit frequency, volatility over millions of spins. Casino executives and manufacturers don't want you to know this, but slot machines go through phases. Phase 1, accumulation. The machine takes in more money than it pays out. It's building up. Phase 2, distribution. The machine releases some of that accumulated money back to players. Now, before you say that's illegal or slots are random, let me explain. Yes, each individual spin is technically random. The random number generator is constantly cycling through thousands of combinations per second. No one, not even the technicians, can predict what the next spin will be. But here's what they don't tell you. The overall programming ensures the machine hits its target payback percentage over time. Think of it like this. If a machine is programmed for a 92% payback, it needs to pay out $92 for every $100 it takes in. Over millions of spins, the math works out perfectly. But in the short term, over hours or days, the machine is either accumulating toward that percentage or distributing toward that percentage. And there are ways to tell which phase a machine is in. Every modern slot machine has a digital meter that tracks total money inserted, coin in, total money paid out, coin out. Casino employees can access this data through the machine's diagnostic menu, but you can estimate it by watching. If you see a machine that's been played heavily for hours with no significant wins, no bonus rounds, no jackpots, that machine is in accumulation mode. It's taking in money and building toward a distribution phase. The math has to balance eventually. Now, does this mean the machine is due to hit? Not exactly. Slot machines don't have memory in the traditional sense, but they do have programming that ensures payback percentages are met. And if a machine has paid out significantly less than its target percentage, the probability algorithms are designed to course correct over time. I've seen machines go 12 hours without a significant payout, then suddenly trigger 3 bonus rounds in 30 minutes. I've watched machines hit jackpots back to back after days of cold streaks. It's not magic, it's mathematics catching up to programming. High volatility machines pay out less frequently but in larger amounts. Low volatility machines pay out more frequently but in smaller amounts. You can identify volatility by watching the pay table and hit frequency. Massive top jackpot, 50,000 coins or more. Long stretches with 0 wins. Infrequent but large payouts. These machines can go hundreds of spins without any win, but when they do pay, they pay big. And here's the key. After a long cold streak on a high volatility machine, you're statistically closer to a big hit. The machine needs to return to its programmed RTP. If it's been running cold for hours, pulling in thousands of dollars with minimal payouts, that accumulated coin has to go somewhere. Low volatility characteristics. Frequent small wins. Modest top jackpot. Designed for longer play sessions. These machines pay out steadily to keep you engaged. They're designed to bleed you slowly, keeping you entertained with constant losses disguised as wins. They're not your best bet for a big score. If you're looking for that distribution phase payout, you want high volatility machines that have been running cold. Most slot machines have a display or sticker showing recent major wins. If a machine just paid out a significant jackpot in the last 24 hours, walk away. The cycle has reset. That machine is now in accumulation mode and will likely stay cold for a while, but if you find a popular machine with no recent jackpot history, heavy signs of play, worn seat, smudged screen from constant touching, you've found a candidate. These are signs of heavy play, which means heavy coin in. And heavy coin in with no recent payouts means the machine is mathematically building toward distribution. I've seen this pattern play out thousands of times. Machine runs cold for 8 to 12 hours, takes in $15,000 to $25,000, suddenly hits multiple bonus rounds, pays out $8,000 to $12,000 in a single session. The casino gets its 92% RTP. 1 or 2 players get lucky during the distribution phase. Then the cycle starts over. Casinos strategically place their loosest machines, the ones with the highest payback percentages in specific locations. Where to find better machines? Near table games. Casinos want table game players to hear wins and feel encouraged. High traffic areas, near buffet lines, showrooms, places where non-gamblers will see and hear people winning. Casinos use winners as advertising. Higher denomination machines. A $5 machine might pay back 96%, while a penny machine pays back 86%. The house edge is smaller on higher stakes because each spin generates more revenue. Where to avoid it? Near entrances and exits. These used to be loose, but that's changed. Now they're often tighter because casinos know players will play them regardless due to convenience. By the cashier cage? Same reason. Convenience play doesn't need incentive. Penny video slots with 50-plus lines. These are some of the highest edge games on the floor. You think you're betting pennies, but with 40 lines at 2 credits per line, you're spending 80 cents to $1.20 per spin on a machine with terrible RTP. If you're using a player's club card, which you absolutely should be, pay attention to the messages on the screen. Some machines will display promotional offers or free play bonuses when you insert your card. This is the casino's algorithm determining your play value. If a machine offers you a significant bonus or free spins immediately, that's often a sign the casino wants you playing that specific machine. Why? Because their back-end data shows it's currently in an accumulation phase. They're incentivizing you to play a cold machine. Conversely, if you're playing a machine and you suddenly receive notifications about comps, room upgrades, other rewards, the casino is trying to keep you at that machine, and this can mean two things. You're winning, and they want to keep you playing until you lose it back. The machine is about to enter a hot streak, and they want you locked in so you'll play through it. Either way, the casino's behavior tells you something about the machine's current state. Before we go further, let's kill some common slot myths. A machine that's physically hot has been played a lot and is due to hit. Nonsense. Machines get warm from electronics and lighting, not from processing wins and losses. Temperature tells you nothing. Slots are tighter during busy hours and looser during slow hours. Completely false. Slot machines don't change their programming based on time of day. What does change is player volume, which affects how quickly machines cycle through their programming. Not true. New machines pay according to their power sheet just like old machines. In fact, older mechanical reel machines often had better payback percentages than modern video slots. Casino paranoia. Your player's card tracks your play for comp purposes. It doesn't communicate with the random number generator or alter payouts. Modern slot floors are configured based on complex algorithms. One loose machine doesn't mean the surrounding machines are also loose. $1, $2, or $5 machines. Located near buffets, showrooms, or table games. Signs of heavy play, worn seats, smudged screens. Avoid anything that paid out big in the last 24 hours. Look for machines with no recent major wins despite heavy play. If you see a machine with stacked wilds, expanding reels, progressive bonus meters that are nearly full, that machine is closer to triggering a payout feature. Some machines have visible progress bars or collection meters. When these are almost complete, the odds of triggering that feature increase dramatically. These are pooled across multiple machines and must hit by a certain amount. If you see a progressive jackpot at 98% of its must-hit by amount, play it. The expected value has shifted in your favor because someone is guaranteed to win soon. Your odds of being that someone increase with every spin that doesn't hit. Most casinos let you check your play history online or at a kiosk. If you notice you've had an unusually long losing streak across multiple sessions, probability suggests variance will eventually swing back. This isn't superstition, it's statistics. If you find a machine showing signs of being ready to pay, and you invest 50 to 100 spins with no hits, move on. Don't fall into the sunk cost fallacy. Similarly, if you hit a significant win, take most of it and leave. Machines that just paid out are resetting their cycle. Here it is. Slot machines aren't designed for you to win. They're designed for you to play as long as possible. Every sound, every animation, every near miss is psychologically engineered to keep you pressing that button. The longer you play, the more certain it is that the house edge will grind down your bankroll. The only way to beat slots is to play strategically, hit during a distribution phase, walk away, treat it like a hit and run operation, get in, recognize the signs, win, get out. Most players do the opposite. They find a hot machine, win a few $100s, keep playing until they've given it all back, plus more. The casino is counting on this. Their entire business model depends on players playing through their wins. I've watched surveillance footage of players winning $5,000 jackpots, then spending the next 3 hours losing it all back, plus their original bankroll. The pit bosses literally celebrate when this happens, because they know the machine has successfully completed its psychological manipulation. Set a win goal before you start playing. If your bankroll is $200 and you hit $400, leave. Lock in that 100% profit. Come back tomorrow if you want to gamble more. But don't give the casino a chance to win it back in the same session. Also, understand that everything I've told you increases your probability of finding a machine in a favorable state. It doesn't guarantee wins. Slot machines are still negative expectation games. The house edge exists on every spin. But if you're going to play slots anyway, you might as well play smart. Casino hosts and slot attendants will tell you that every spin is random and past results don't matter. They're technically correct about individual spin randomness, but they're lying by omission about the overall programming cycles. They know machines go through hot and cold phases. They just can't admit it, because it would undermine the illusion of pure randomness. I've sat in meetings where slot managers discussed moving machines that were running hot to different areas, adjusting denominations on machines paying out too frequently, strategic placement of tight machines in convenience locations. They have more control than they admit. Yes, advantage play exists in slots, but it requires finding specific machines with exploitable features. Banked bonus slots. Previous players have built up a bonus meter but left before collecting. If you find these, you're starting with accumulated value. Positive expected value progressives. Progressive slots where the jackpot has climbed high enough that the expected value actually favors the player. This is rare, but it happens. Promotional must-hit buy progressives. And when these are at 95% plus of their cap, the math shifts in your favor. But these opportunities are rare and require significant knowledge and scouting time. For the average player, your best bet is recognizing the signs I've shared and playing with discipline. I left the casino industry because I couldn't reconcile what I knew with what I saw happening to players every day. I watched people lose their rent money. I saw gamblers destroy their families. I witnessed the psychological manipulation firsthand. Casinos are businesses. They're not evil, but they're not your friend. They're designed to extract maximum profit from every player. Slots are the most profitable games on the floor, generating over 70% of casino revenue in most properties. If you choose to play slots, do it for entertainment with money you can afford to lose. Use the information I've shared to maximize your chances, but never forget, the math is always against you in the long run. The house always wins. But sometimes, if you're smart and lucky, you can win too. You just have to know when to walk away. The best way to spot a slot machine about to pay out is to understand that somewhere on that casino floor right now, one of them is ready. You just have to know how to look for high volatility machines with heavy play but no recent jackpots. Avoid low denomination penny slots with tons of lines. Skip branded games with licensing costs baked into lower RTP. Check progressive jackpots that are close to must hit by caps. Watch for casino behavior. What they incentivize tells you what they want. Set strict win and loss limits. Walk away when you hit either one. Knowledge is power. Use it wisely. Good luck out there.